What a week it has been. It's always exciting to have E3 roll into town because then we get all these trailers and announcements for new games. And then we get left with disappointment afterwards because the bar gets raised so high that we want all the things that we want, and then when we don't get them, we complain about it on the internet. For example, where's my next Super Smash Brothers? Nintendo had a great lineup of games. If you list out all the games, it's impressive. We've got a Mario game, we've got a Yoshi game, a new Kirby game was announced, we're being teased with a new Metroid Prime, and a crossover with Mario and Rabbids. I'm actually digging that game a lot. But what we didn't see was Super Smash Brothers. And I think this is a huge mistake, and not just as a person that's complaining about not getting Super Smash Brothers. I'm gonna make this really quick to the point here. There are people that buy Nintendo products just for Super Smash Brothers alone. There's a lot of people that bought a Wii U only that they can play Super Smash Brothers. This is a thing that people love. It's a franchise that they love. It's an esport. People want to play Super Smash Brothers. I understand that it might be difficult to just create a brand new game from scratch of like high quality new Smash Brother greatness. Just do what you do with Mario Kart. Re-release it with better graphics and give us a few extra things with it. People will spend money on a re-release of Super Smash Bros. From the Wii U strictly for better online play. But while we're at it, make it worth the dollar. Add 3 new maps and some new DLC characters along the way. But what characters would we add? I'll tell you! With the top 5 characters we need in a Super Smash Bros. On the Switch. First off, we're going classic. People have asked about it before. It's been on other top 5 lists. We need Gino from Super Mario RPG. Now this one's a little bit tricky because I believe Square Enix still owns the rights to this character. He was this weird puppet doll thing that came to life, right? I don't know. His backstory was weird. I should really replay that game. It was really good. But I do remember loving this character. He was super cool. He had laser light abilities. He had this weird disc that did a bunch of damage. He could turn into a cannon to flash a bomb on everyone to do a bunch of damage. He was a pretty cool dude. Give me Gino, and if not Gino, how about a Mallow? Next on the list, I'm really surprised we haven't seen this one yet. But hey, bring it to the Switch. Let's get Bomberman. Bomberman's already on the Switch. It's a natural crossover. It has been a natural crossover since the very beginning. This is an actual character that I believe Nintendo just owns, straight out. How do we have 5 characters, if not more, from Fire Emblem in Super Smash Bros. And not Bomberman? Think of his abilities. What you do is you hit B to drop a bomb, and then depending on what direction and B you push, then he'll do something else with the bomb. For example, if you drop a bomb with B, then hit forward and B, maybe he'll kick the bomb. And then it'll do a little explosion. Or maybe you do maybe you hit B twice and it'll like just kick it further or something. Or his up and B could just be like he drops a bomb and explodes up in the air. Bomberman just makes sense. Why not do that? It'd be wonderful. Add Bomberman, duh. All right, for number 3, it got announced on the Switch. If the game is 6 years old and people are still milking it, let's get some Skyrim in Super Smash Bros. I'm talking about bringing the Dragonborn here. He's got a sword, he's got a shield. It'll be just like Link, but cooler because, you know, he can do dragon shouts. He's got his Fusro Duh! And then just like can push people with his forward B. His up B can be like maybe a dragon comes and picks him up or something. You know, it doesn't have to make sense. It's Skyrim, it'll be awesome. Oh, even better! There's 3 different versions of the Dovahkiin. You can have a magic wielding Dragonborn with one set of abilities. You could have a 2-handed warrior Dovahkiin, or you could have a rogue Dovahkiin with like 2 swords and he attacks faster but not as much damage and he uses bow and arrows. Yeah, that's a great idea. Oh man, I love this idea. And it's on the Switch now. It only makes sense. This is gonna happen. Just make sure there's 3 versions of the Dragonborn. And don't take any arrows to the knee. Dead meme. Now, as we get into number 2, these ideas are going to start to sound a little crazy. But hey, Nintendo now understands the importance of crossover. Why not do the ultimate crossover? What comes out this November? Battlefront. Want to know a major character in Star Wars that also showed up in a Super Nintendo title? Luke Skywalker. That's right, we had Super Star Wars, Super Empire Strikes Back, and Super Return of the Jedi. And I want Luke Skywalker from Super Empire Strikes Back. This is where he eventually gained Force powers. After you did the Dagobah stage with Luke Skywalker, you could then use the Force. So your up B is like a special like with the lightsaber, does extra damage, great. Your forward B is a lightsaber toss. Your down B is a confuse or something. It's Luke Skywalker. It would be the greatest character. I'm sure Disney wouldn't mind getting a few extra dollars so that you can put a pixelated version of Luke Skywalker in the game. I think it's fine. Why not? Let's do it. Number 2, Luke Skywalker. Number 1, a lot of people are going to say no. It shouldn't happen, but let me tell you, it should happen. This character comes from a franchise that has been on Nintendo consoles 18 times. This franchise has been on the Game Boy, Super Nintendo, N64, Game Boy Advance. It's been on the Wii. This franchise has been around for a really long time, and not a single character has made it to Super Smash Bros. Yet. This is a travesty. I'm talking about Mortal Kombat. Yes! And what character do we take from all of Mortal Kombat? Get over here! We need Scorpion in Super Smash Bros. I'm sure Nintendo's gonna be like, no! You can't have this violent character throwing spears into Mario's chest. What's the difference between having Link take his sword and slash up Mario? Here's the better example. You put Snake from Metal Gear Solid, a game that's rated M for mature, you put in Super Smash Bros. Bayonetta has some strong sexual themes. She made it in the game. Give me Scorpion. Of course, he's got his famous spear attack. Also, let's give him a teleport punch, where you just push the buttons and then he pops up behind an opponent and boom, punches him. And then for his Super Smash, obviously he takes off his mask and then just blows fire. Like, why is that bad? Mario can throw fire out of his fists. Scorpion takes off his mask, there's a skull there and blows fire on someone. Toasty! It's fine. Not only would I spend $60 on Super Smash Bros. Again on the Switch, but I'd spend $20 for Luke Skywalker and another $30 just to have Scorpion in the game. Why not? What is so bad about Scorpion giving a little fatality to a Nintendo property character? It's not like I'm going to see this happen and be like, oh, I don't like Mario anymore because he got speared through the chest by Scorpion. No, man, I'm gonna love the game that much more. I'm gonna respect Nintendo even more for doing that. Hey, to recap, you should re-release the last Super Smash Bros. And put it on the Switch, and then add new stages and some new characters. It'll be worth $1, and a lot of people would spend serious money on this. So Nintendo, I know you like money. I want to give it to you. See how this works? That's the relationship I want to have with you. Give me Super Smash, I give you money. Guys, that is my list of top 5 characters that need to be in the next Super Smash Bros. Re-released on Switch, or just a brand new Super Smash. I don't care, I just want it. Anyways, that's my list. Tell me in the comments below who you want to see in the next Super Smash Bros. Game, and do we re-release, or do you want to wait 2 years for a new Super Smash game? I want to talk to you. That's what the comments are for. Let's do it. Till the next time, guys, I'll see you later.